Vanille, can you heal Saz, please? And you're fucking dead. I mean, you guys cannot deal with that fucking sword. That sword has your guys' fucking number. We back for another day of Final Fantasy XIII. Now, a couple things. This is recorded the day after the last recording session. This one won't be that long in comparison, right? But I was just messing around with the upgrades and stuff like that. Also, we're not incredibly far from the end of the game either, from what I realized. So that's... I mean, the chapters are going to get longer and longer, but from what I was thinking of 60 hours, it's more so going to be like 45. But anyways, I did the research on fucking the weapons and shit like that, and apparently, the best thing to do, and obviously what I should have did before, is to buy the shitty ones. What do I want? Buy these shitty ones. How many do I have? 5, so... And you want 36 of them, I think. Yeah, something like that. Vibrant oozes. What is that? 24. Basically, this allows you to get barbed tail. This allows you to get max shit. Now, maybe it's not 36 for every single one. But we kind of know where we want to go for the upgrades. Now, I understand that in most games, or in a lot of games, even in this one, most likely, you don't want the middle ground weapon. But when it comes to lightning, and I guess technically it shouldn't be just applied to lightning, since in this game you can obviously control every person in a sense, right? Like with their you know, them as an individual. Like you can use them as the main character, right? So in a sense, I shouldn't do it like this, but we are doing it like so. Of her shit's gonna be the 50-50 one, and then the other ones are gonna be basically was... Oh, her shit's already +3. I didn't even realize. Basically, we're gonna get that multiplier to plus or ×3. So I don't know how much this is gonna take. This one's already a +2 for Saz, but that should get it to ×3. Yeah. Okay. His shit's at ×3, and that's for... You want to do this obviously to upgrade the shit to max level. Are we sticking with Hawkeye? I think we are gonna stick with Hawkeye. Yeah. Sturdy bum. Well, no, technically, I didn't really look at for... Yeah, he's been using Power Circle. His shit is not even bumped up. Okay, let's see how much this fucking gets you. It does get you to ×3. Okay. We were gonna have you use Power Circle. Fang? Fang... Taming Pole, maybe Pandoran Spear. Why would I want to use this? And this is the village debilitating powers. The thing is, with you, is you don't really use fucking magic. Now, your debilitating abilities are quite nice, and I'm assuming they're going to even improve even further the longer, you know, you're in the shit. Where's your other weapon? What do you have equipped? Bladed lance. How much is that actually debilitating? Equipment. Does it say specifically? Slightly boosts the success rate of debility. It's only success rate. It's not like longer or anything like that. I think we might chill on you a bit. What is... I know this is a bit more of a theory. Not theory, but like, this is more just me. Take this as like a Persona Fusion episode. I just want to get this shit done because, or not this shit done as if like I'm tired of this. I just haven't done this all fucking game, so it's like, and I know there's ultimate weapons and stuff like that. I don't think we're gonna get to that. Ooh, Dragoon Lance you get. Where the fuck do you get that? That has no magic. Where's the taming pole? We get that relatively soon. That is the stagger lock shit. Yeah, we'll wait. Then again, like you know, it's not like you have to use these specifically. Your shit's at ×3, your shit's at ×3, your shit's at ×3, your shit's at ×3. It's everyone but her, I think. Let me just double check. ×3, ×3. No, you're not at ×3 yet. We bought 36, so we're gonna use 36, right? I mean, I don't know if it, you know, fucked something up, right? But yeah. And then we'll eventually upgrade their items when we get to that point, right? So now we kind of can just freely upgrade shit. Yeah, that is quite a bit of XP. So 59.59 to 87.87. Wait, why did her bonus go down? Does it naturally go down? It's a good shit to know. Do I have any more of the... Do I want to, like, get the shit... Maybe I want to... When I upgrade the items, I want to, like, upgrade it all the way. So, like, maybe I should save up. So let's give it to... That's ×2. Can I get to ×3 again? Murky Ooze. There we go. Yeah, I might need to, like, overspend. Let me see this. Because it's at ×3. Oh, no, I can't. What did it recommended a specific item to buy. Or not item, per se, but, like, what the fuck did I look up? Oh, yeah. Superconductors, ultra compact reactors, all at once. Can I... How much does that cost? Like I said, at the end of the day, this is going to be like a... Oh, did not mean to... God, fuck. Okay. Shop. We'll also sell shit too. We have incentive chips. And I think we have another one, right? Credit chips, yeah. Okay. Bye. None of you use the expensive stuff. Mother load? No, you're like upgrade materials. Is it Lenore's garage? It is. So they want me to buy superconductors or ultra superconductors. Ultra compact reactors. Yeah, we ain't got none of that shit. I'm gonna spend 15 grand on these bomb fragments. Let's see what that nets us. I think her ship maxes at 25. Upgrade weapons. I just want to see if it'll tell me what is max in terms of where did they go? Bomb fragments. Like, will it not let me use more than I have? Huh. You know what? Let me buy more. Because maybe we're just right under the limit. I keep clicking upgrade. Let me buy 15 more. We got the cash. I just want to see if it'll let me go over. There's no way there's... If her shit maxes at 25, it can't be like... Say it's... Fuck. I just don't want the booster to go away, you know what I mean? If it is more. It can't be more than 20. Or is it not? What does her... Am I fucking trolling? Is it not 25? Gunblades. No, it's 26. Fuck. I was one off. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So if I go here, then I upgrade you with a thing. What do I need? Do I not have it? You need a... Upgrades. Pervoskite. I do not have it. Can I buy it? Maybe it's a thing I can buy it right now, but I don't buy it, right? Because it'll like upgrade my weapon right now, and obviously we don't have the most funds. Oh, and I shop. What was it? Is it this? Yes. Okay, 30 grand. Okay, so we don't buy it, I don't think. And instead, instead we sit on it, wait till we get some more funds. Then, we'll go down that route. another time. Let's see what we can... Is there a calculator so I don't overspend? Wriggles. Pretty cheap. I spent 35? Who are we gonna use a lot? I want to say Hope. So we'll go to Hawkeye. It's just quite cheap. We'll do 45, 50. What is his shit? His shit is... What is it level? Boomerangs. I'm gonna get all their shit up eventually, right? Hawkeye Max is at 26 as well. I guess we should upgrade who we're using right now and get to them when we do, right? I'm just gonna max their shit out. I don't know how much it's gonna end up costing me extra, but 55. Damn, that did not buff it up as much as I expected. I mean, 13 is still pretty good, obviously. I'm not saying that. It's more so like, damn. I'll bump her shit to ×3 another time. Upgrade. Oh, wait, no. I want to upgrade Saz's weapon. We haven't been using our fucking money anyway, so... we'll do 40. Upgrade. Now, if I had known that earlier, then obviously I would have been keeping my shit until like we were gonna splurge, right? But you know, you live and learn. Accessories. This I'm gonna look more into. This isn't gonna be a long recording session in terms of like the normal 12, but like yeah. You guys have your shit equipped? No, you don't. So from, what are you, 184 to 238 and 244. But you do have stagger lock, which is not the end of the world. Yeah. Okay. You guys have some points that we can allocate. Wait, what did that say? I keep clicking shit too fast. Jesus. Dispel God removes all status ailments and enhancements from all allies and enemies. Now that's pretty good, obviously, if you're not really buffing yourself. Ruin Ga. Deal non-elemental damage in wide radius. Anything else? No. A Ravager. Fyra, Blizzara. Gets all the spells, basically vigor. Boost chain effects of your attacks when your HP is high. Air Aura. Flame Strike, Frost Strike. Ooh, and another accessory. This shit costs 8 grand. Commando, there's really not much in terms of like there's a lot of good stats. Dispel is really good too, but that can obviously hinder you. ATB. Ooh, wait. I subtract everything I fucking said. Another ATB level. Now the question is, that's good, but you're only really hindered by this is if you let your ATB get to max max, right? Because technically it's an accidental. Well, obviously you can, you know, you can accidentally not utilize it to its max. Like you can, like, you know, be sleeping on it, or you get knocked into the air and you're not able to utilize it. Those are really fucking rough on knowing which one to go down. I think we're better off going up in Ravage right now. I think. The thing is, it's very expensive for every little fucking thing, so it's kind of like, when I say go down it, it's not like, you know, we can actually really do anything in it. Synergist, go up into, what do you get? Bar Thunder, Bar Water. Bunch of fucking HP stat buffs and ATB level. Yeah, we'll probably, for you, it makes more sense, I feel like. Yeah. For you, Saboteur. What do you get? Poison Ga. Reduce elemental resistance and deal. Oh, so that's for everyone, basically, or in a wider range. Pain. Disable target's physical abilities and deal magic damage. Disable target's spellcasting abilities and deal magic damage. What about your healer? Do we have upgraded healing moves yet? Kurasa. Short HP to the target proportional to the amount of damage that target has taken. Is that good? Like, can you get to a weird scenario where you heal less than a normal cure? Kuraja, restore HP to targets. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. So basically, what do I want to make her? I think the healing is better. For right now, at least. Not to mention, this shit is quite cheap, so we can just bump this. How much to go up? Yeah, not enough. And then for the other characters, we'll get to them when we swap to them. I'll probably swap the main party to another group when we get out of this chapter. Now for what I was looking at yesterday, it doesn't seem, we'll fight these guys again. It doesn't seem like the chapter's too long, or like there's a lot more to this chapter, but it was a lot more in terms of like what the fuck was happening yesterday, obviously. Yeah, we'll wait for you to first.
You can do it! Thank you.
Ow.
Don't give up!
Okay, I'll have you go.
Let's go!
We'll heal while you do 7 tour. Ow. What do you guys wait to? Fire? Yeah. We'll fuck up this one.
I owe ya.
'Thanks.
Slowly building up that gauge.
Take this.
Yeah, I don't know where this game is gonna end for the most part. Mainly because obviously 13.2 and Lightning Returns exist. So what I mean by that is technically this game doesn't have to end with the happily ever after.
Thank you.
It can end on a somber note and still like, you know, build into 13.2. Now, I know, like I said, coming into this game, I know fuck all about Final Fantasy 13 in general. So I know even less, obviously, about 13.2 and Lightning Returns. So yeah, I mean, I would assume the Neil has been very. I mean, she's been foreshadowing a lot that she wants to save Fang instead of her being the one that gets saved a lot. So my shotgun theory, which is, it's not really like a... I'm not getting a lot of odds at on this bet, you know, compared to some of my other theories. I would assume if that shit that they said that, like, you know, one of us has to turn into or sacrifice ourselves, my money's on Vanille, just because, you know, she said multiple times of like she, you know, she doesn't want other people to like sacrifice herself or themselves for her, or well, mainly that applies to Fang, obviously. So yeah, that's my running theory that probably she'll end up going. I think Sarah probably comes back. Maybe like not to like as to play with, like as a party member or anything like that, but more so like as a potential. I mean, maybe for the next game, maybe not. I highly doubt Lightning would want her sister to join the fray, but it might not be like an option. Or it could just end with all of us being frozen as crystals and waking for the next game. You know, it's not really like a... I'm not taking that out of the equation either. I mean, you can forbidden dance all you want, bitch, but you're about to fucking die. What are you weak to? Nothing. God fucking damn it. Oh, I'm sleeping.
Let's wrap this up.
What? This, I can still use a potion while sleeping, though.
You're going down.
Oh, there you go. We'll use another potion on Neil.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure, her ass is fucking dead. Phoenix down. Yeah, we need to buy... Maybe I shouldn't have spent all the money, because we do need to buy some Phoenix downs. Oh, I had fucking... No, fuck. I could have swapped a healer and just used Raise. Slowly get this guy down. There we go.
Thank you.
It's also the thing that I should probably go...
Don't give up.
Like, because I am not also... In terms of, like, the extra ATB shit, I'm not utilizing it to the max either, because, like... When I wait for 4, you're kind of allowing it so time doesn't pass either. Or like, you're allowing time to pass where you can't, you know, utilize it, right? Because like right there, like I was gonna go on 3, but like I'm just sitting with the full bar. So we might go down that way. I don't know how much experience or how much grinding that's gonna take us to get, if that is the case, you know? I also don't know how much we're gonna do when it comes to the super bosses and shit like that. Or like when I don't know how much grinding that's gonna take if we are going to do them. I would imagine quite a bit. I would imagine you would probably need maybe not all of the. That's the other weapon they recommended for you. What do you do? Greatly reduces physical damage dealt to enemies. So I guess it turns you more to a magic user, right? That's the trade-in. I still don't know what we're gonna do for you. I feel like maybe we definitely could have got past that one boss with him, if we had set him to commando. I think it kind of fucking shot us in the foot by just having him set to Ravager, because he was just throwing out mixed attacks here and there, compared to using just like his best stat, which is obviously physical. Also, I have stumbled upon some hidden tech when it comes to the ATB gauge, which is ATB switching for every time. Well, the first time you ATB switch, you go through an animation like we did there, but after that, it's...
You're going down!
So, you have to already execute it once in the sense of, like, if you want to utilize it instantly. And then after 12 seconds, apparently, and if you ATB switch, you get a full bar. Which is kind of insane. I don't know if that's an intended feature for you to regain it when switching or not.
Thank you.
We've probably done it subconsciously already, obviously, but or not subconsciously, but like we swapped and you know the game utilizes it. It is very helpful, I can think. Like if you were to swap the group into a healer, because I think it also applies to your team members as well. So like you can have now I don't know if they need a class switch or is it just a complete paradigm switch. Like let's say we have Vanille heal, then she uses her 4 points to heal, then instead of and we paradigm switch to where it's the same thing for me, Lightning, and her, but let's say Saz swaps to Ravager or whatever. If she gets the ATB recharge, or if it is only or if it's only for when if you swap yourself. For that shit, we might end up utilizing that for the super bosses, maybe, but I should have stayed on the bridge. I think I'll be able to get to him in time if I want the advantage. It's not the end of the world. But if we get the advantage, obviously, then we most likely won't get to his second phase. Or his, like, glow up shit. Yeah, just...
Turn the tide.
I kind of wish, I might switch her first thing to just, where she, instead of her being a healer, it might just be her, you know, doing her saboteur stuff. The main issue with that is that, like, if we get something that's very hard-hitting, her saboteur shit is not going to help us at all. But, you know, it's, I think her being a medic to start with, it's fine.
Thanks.
You guys are just fucking circle jerk healing. That guy's about to fucking explode. What the fuck? No, do not use ruin. I think this thing should be dead now. Yeah. Yeah, this group does quite a bit of damage when, you know, with all the buffs and stuff like that. Okay, is there... Oops. Is there one that I can make? So where's the first one? I guess the other thing is just this one. And I think, yeah, I think that's just the answer because... Yeah, I'll just swap it. I need to use that one more. For when it comes to the bigger enemies, obviously. I can get through the my poor healing skills. Need to kill you. Fuck me. Of course you throw me into the air. Waste my fucking time. You're so close to fucking dying. Die.
Don't give up. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks.
There we go.
Don't give up. You can do it.
Now this, I think this guy's gonna transform before we can fuck his shit up, but I could be wrong. We'll see. Yeah. Are you weak to anything? No. Oh yeah, I'm definitely excited to see where this ends. I mean, with everything, you know, I can understand the people that are mad with this game, with it being very linear. And maybe the most linear out of all of them, right? And some of the dialogue's pretty, like, it's all right. I'm not so the story, but like the delivery and stuff like that. And I feel like, you know, we're definitely on the second half of their story arcs in a sense, right? And it does feel very fast, I guess. They're not maturity, but I could see you having a problem with it, of like everything feels like insanely fast in terms of getting over things at times, or you know, shit like that. think the game's good. I think, I mean, with, like I said, with everything, everyone just bitches for every reason just a bitch.
Now.
Now, this by no means is me saying that, like, you know, the game is game of the year, right? Or anything like that. It's just, it's a good game, you know? It's
Turn the tide.
just keep doing basic attacks. Now, is it gonna finish as my favorite Final Fantasy game? Probably not, but like, I don't regret, or at least right now, obviously, I mean, it could take a turn for the worse. I don't regret me playing Final Fantasy 13. Vanille, can you heal Saz, please? And you're fucking dead. I mean, you guys cannot deal with that fucking sword. That sword has your guys' fucking number. Now, what doors did it open? Electrodes. Was it the main door? Were we meant to go this way? I don't know if those were a backtrack door or what. What door did you open? Let me look at this shit. Because it's more so like you know, with me fucking yapping, I prefer not to miss something like that I would normally pick up, right? Like, you know, when it comes to like the fucking bridges in that one level, right? Yeah, so we killed that guy. I don't think so. I don't think we did miss anything. If we did, it is what it is. Save. I'm gonna assume it was this door that opened up. We're going down. Oh, but yeah, but it's definitely gonna seem that, and I would assume if this one is relatively fast, or like the relatively fast being like, you know, beating the game in 40 hours compared to what I thought would be 60, then we're definitely gonna get to 13.2, and obviously that should a lot quicker. Now, obviously, you know, a big caveat of, you know, there's definitely going to be sections where they take a longer amount of time, right? Like, you know, that fucking one room that we spent 45 minutes in, you know, trying to get everything. And like I said, if we decide to do like some of the super bosses, not everyone, but like, you know, some of them. I also feel like it's very weird. I don't like 100%ing games on Steam compared to like on PlayStation or like stuff like that, and it's so stupid. But the trophies, I guess I give a fuck more about the trophies on PlayStation than I do. Oh, am I fucking dead? Vanille's asleep, I'm pretty sure.
Follow my lead.
Vanille's fucking dead, I'm pretty sure. That's not good, I suppose. I need to get, I kind of want to binge ReZero. Or not binge it. I'm kind of waiting for it to end. I know, like, I watched the first 4 episodes of the new season, but I don't really like doing that. Technically, you know, it allows you to, you know, feel cliffhangers more, right? Because, you know, you have to wait a physical week to see it again. But I like watching everything in one go. But yeah, I mean, everyone's different and indifferent when it comes to shit like that.
Thanks.
Too weak to lightning?
Thank you.
Fuck. I didn't expect you to throw him into stagger with that one move.
Let's go.
Now, we don't have the same amount of buffs as we do normally, so we'll see how quick we can kill this guy. Just repeat again. Almost, or... I mean, we'll get him, obviously, because of the smite, but yeah, smite did a fuck ton of damage. Anything over here? Nope. Anything over there? Nope. That, yeah, I mean, you know, I do wonder why, and maybe I would assume they maybe came to the conclusion, or maybe came to the wrong conclusion, you know, in regards to Final Fantasy X in terms of like the linearity. Now, at the same time, I don't know how linear or, you know, how far you can go in 12, right? If it is linear or, you know, shit like that. Possibly,
Thanks.
you can even argue, and this is me, you know, just saying it as, like, I don't know, right? Like I said, I don't know if 12 is linear, but let's say if 12 is not linear, then you could argue that fucking Square Enix in their heads, like, oh, well, obviously they wanted a linear game, right? With the success of 10, or a more linear game, because of the success of 10. They don't want the freedom to move around and shit like that. Obviously, that's what the big what the fuck? That's what the big caveat of knowing fuck all about 12. Obviously, with 11 being an MMO, so like 12 being the next game, the next main game in the series. Also, I mean, this is after I said it, but, I kind of rescind what I said about Resident Evil 3 shouldn't be a main game, or, it's more so, I think Resident Evil Veronica should be Resident Evil 4, and then Resident Evil 4 should be 5, in a sense. It's less so, like, what happens, or what doesn't happen in Jill, or in Resident Evil 3. It's more so like what happens and the amount of important shit that happens in Code Veronica, that it shouldn't be, you know, should be Resident Evil 4. Then, you know, basically you push everything down the line of the series. Now they did do a bit of some funky shit in that game in terms of like and you're sleeping. They did do some funky shit in that game in terms of like, you know, character switching and you know, with I think the camera's slightly different than the older Resident Evil games. I forget off the top of my head. Code Veronica is probably like, I don't even remember when I played it. I think like 22 is the most recent time that I played it. But yeah, so I'm gonna put that in the video or whatever. But you know, since I'm coming to that conclusion now, not, you know, gosh fucking damn it, just wake my ass up. I'm coming to that conclusion now, not in response to anything. And I also shouldn't have said that nothing happens in Resident Evil 3, because obviously that's the conclusion of Raccoon City. Yeah. Now, Resident Evil 3 Remake, yeah, that shit is a complete side game and should get the 3 removed from its fucking name. Now, someone was making a, someone was making a fan mod. Or obviously it has to be a fan mod. Someone was making a mod re-adding like the clock tower sections, some of the other sections like with RPD and stuff like that into Resident Evil 3. But that was, I mean, obviously with something like that, you know, it takes time. Now, the RPD section, obviously you can just yoink from Resident Evil 2, and like mix it up a bit in terms of like what areas to block off and shit like that. But yeah, so that'll be good or cool to see that conclusion of that in terms of like how, you know, I'm assuming a bunch of the Resident Evil YouTubers are gonna be, you know, eating that shit up like hotcakes.
Why don't you just keep sleeping there, all right?
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna keep sleeping, Vanille. Let's do this since we don't have the advantage like last time, so like there's nothing hurting us in the sense of what can I think? There's nothing hurting us in the sense of us losing out on damage for the stagger. What is the sword weak to? Maybe I should Libra the sword so we can know for future reference. Lightning. I think we have enough,
You're open!
Enough, buffs and shit to just lay into this guy.
Thanks.
These last 2 days, or well, this day and well, tomorrow technically I can fix it. But yeah, the Tic Tacs have definitely been slacking because after the recording session yesterday, when I should have, you know, got the Tic Tacs ready, I kind of procrastinated and didn't even get anything out. So I don't even know when I'm gonna upload those. But technically, I should upload them before. Before I upload today's Tic Tacs and just like stagger them. But what was I gonna say? I think I mentioned this in the last thing. It's really difficult to make Tic Tacs for Red Dead 2 because of just like the amount of spoilers of towards the end of the game, and like just looking at what's on the screen is a spoiler. If you know, you know. But yeah, it's some of the episodes won't have Tic Tacs just because, like I said, I want to not put out spoilers. And technically, you know, it is Steven. It came out in 2017. But I would argue, hey, you know, I wasn't spoiled at all. So that is a miracle, some would say, but like, you know, I'm not gonna spoil it for someone else that is on my channel because, hey, you are here for Final Fantasy or you're here for, I mean, technically, if you found my channel from Persona, right?
I appreciate it.
Okay. I think we're good to go. An ice buff when both of these shitheads are weak to lightning?
You're going down.
Oh no, they have, or he has, weakness to everything. That's fine. In that case,
Thanks.
my bad. I still think you should have gave me lightning because, I mean, one, her name is Lightning. Two, if this shit wears off, which it has, we're no longer buffed. So, yeah.
I appreciate it.
Lightning, what the fuck are you doing? Go up again. There we go. Nothing over here.
This would be
And fuck all there. Let us save. Let me do our Crystarium shit. What were we going down? Commando? No, we were going down Ravager. Could we? I mean, we use a lot of Commando, obviously. But we use a lot of Commando right now because of I won't cut that out. We're just changing something in OBS. We use it a lot because of the position that Saz puts us in, with him buffing our shit. So it's kind of like we need to upgrade it because, you know, that's our other elemental shit. So yeah, I'll go that way. And I mean, another 18 magic is quite nice. So now you synergist is what we were gonna go down. Yeah. Now, there's a lot of stats, obviously, in these lines, but this is the name of the game. Were we? No, we were going down medic, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, wait, you just get an ATB level. Wait, were you not at 4? By default? Ah. Holy fuck. Okay, yeah, no, that's super good for us then. I thought the ATB level was at the end. Like, I thought it was like where that purple sphere is.